Hello, my Virgo friends. Welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is a reading for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's for the energies for the remaining weeks and days of 2025. Okay, so it may offer some comfort, some guidance, insight, I'm getting for a lot, it's going to, a lot of Virgos out there, it's going to provide some confirmation. It's going to confirm, yeah, it's coming straight through that it's confirming you're on the right path. I'm getting a strong message for you to listen to your intuition. Let's get bottom of the deck energy, Page of Wands. Yeah, you may be moving forward, Virgo, in a whole new direction, a whole new passion, a whole new stage of life where things are going to be different, but you are in control of it. You may be doing something new to you you've never done before. And it may just even be a stage of life you've never been in before. So, well, obviously we're always moving through the stages of life, but this may be one where you notice a cycle coming to a close and a new change. I am realizing I have so many cards here, so there may be several messages, or there may be one really profound message. Just keep what resonates, leave what does not. It'll be for someone else. Listen to your intuition. The message that is meant to you, you'll hear. Okay, Four of Swords, a time of rest. Time to rest your mind, time to rest your heart. It's time to rest. If you've been burning the candle at both ends, now's the time to rest. And Virgo, you're the do, go energy, and always in service to others, Virgo. Please, if you're feeling any kind of depleted, please know that resting is not lazy, it's rejuvenating, okay? You are allowing your body to refuel when you rest. Ooh, the moon. Okay. So don't fall prey to any illusions or fears. I need the next card. Oh, we've got the Moon, the Temperance, the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Cups. All right. Okay. Yeah. So there's been something you've been worrying about. There's been something that you have been fearing, right? It may be that you are recognizing you no longer have control over a situation, and Virgos, we like to keep that control, right? We like to be able to predict the outcome. We also, Virgos also have that desire for perfection, or and Virgos, you tend to be very health conscious, very health minded, and Spirit's asking you, they're telling you, really, it's really important that you take the opportunities, any opportunities you can, to rest your mind, body, and soul. So it's not just about sleeping, right? But it is about not placing demands on yourself, on your mind, on your energy. The Temperance is the energy of flow and control and harmony, right? That's where you need to be right now. That's where you need to be in these next few weeks. The Moon can also represent, some sadness. I sometimes get sadness, fear. Definitely, it's a time of reflection for you as this year comes to an end. Yeah. Temperance card before the Nine of Swords is coming through to ask you to try to let some of those worries and stresses go. Maybe some of these swords are commitments or projects or things that you've taken on yourself to do that don't belong to you, that should be placed elsewhere, that someone else should be handling, you know. Make a list of what you may be worried about right now, and then strike out each one of them that you and answer truly that you have no control over. Okay, what energies out there that are having you worry? So these could be people, situations, workplaces, co-workers. You know, it could be health concerns or money concerns, or, you know, whatever this is for you, whatever it is that keeps you up at night, that keeps your mind going, that yeah, that keeps you from truly resting, whatever that Nine of Swords is. Take a list, make a list, and what do you actually have control of? And if there are things that you can actually make changes to that will relieve some of the stress or some of the responsibilities that land on your shoulders, then by all means get rid of those. But the rest, if you have no control over them, do you know your worry and stress doesn't lend itself to any positive conclusion, right? When has worrying about something ever solved something, Virgo? Yeah. Eight of Cups coming through saying you need to walk away from that. Feel that emotion while you're in it. If you're fearing something, find out why. If you're worried about something, what is that something? And if that something is something that you physically, mentally, like there's nothing you can do to change that situation, then walk away from it. Any energy that you were placing in that worry, put into yourself. All right? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I hit the camera. Hopefully you're still in the same spot. So yes, that Eight of Cups energy is moving away from anything that is sucking your energy, any energy vampires out there. No matter how much time and effort you may have put into something, if it's not serving you and not helping you and not true to you, then it's time to walk away. Yeah. It's time to walk away and do your own thing. We've got the Page of Wands as the underlying energy of the deck. So you have this idea. You may not even have told anyone about it, but there's some idea or some creative venture, or, you know, maybe it's traveling. There's some part of something that gets you all riled up and excited at the thought of it. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands is that beginner mindset idea, you know, like, man, I'd love to salsa dance. I mean, I'm not saying that, and I don't want to salsa dance. It just came to me. So maybe somebody out there wants to salsa dance. I'd love to do that. The Knight of Wands is taking the initiative, making the first steps to make that happen, right? The Knight of Wands is going for it. Recognizing that, you know, we have, we're on this earth right now to live, not to do, right? We're here to be and enjoy and experience. And that's what Spirit wants for you. Three of Swords and the Magician. Yeah. Absolutely, Virgo. There are times in life that things break our heart. There are times of sorrow and sadness, and those times are important. You know, they're part of the life experience. It may be the passing of a loved one. It could be a betrayal, of some sort. It could be, you know, losing something that was very important to you. A lot of boat loss in the Three of Swords. It can also be about being torn in several different directions at once and trying to hold the pieces together. And what's happening is it's ripping you apart. It's making you exhausted. It's overwhelming your heart, your mind, and it's not your job. It's not your responsibility to hold all the pieces together. I'm getting that very strongly, that physically you may not feel tired, but you may be overwhelmed by trying to keep, you know, maybe it's a group of people and you know, in some sort of maybe it's a family dynamic where people are arguing or struggling and you're trying to hold, like, play the mediator and hold everyone together, and it's just breaking your heart what this person is saying about that person, or, you know, how other people are reacting to you trying to hold everyone together, Virgo. And it's time now, if that is your situation, for you to rest and let your heart heal. Okay, feel all those emotions, but really walk away from anything that's not your responsibility. If you've given advice, or if you've been, you know, attempting to help along the way and people are simply resistant, then it's not your place. You can't control that outcome. The only thing we can control is our own reality, our own reactions, our own responses to situations that happen in our lives. That's what the Magician is coming through for you. That's the last card coming through for you in this reading. It's telling me that you have everything you need. You have the power to manifest whatever it is you want in your life. What it doesn't allow you to do is control someone else's free will. So even though you say, well, great, I want to manifest a big happy family. True, true, true. How you do that is you show up in your own loving, caring energy, and don't engage in gossip or, you know, calling someone down to the lowest, or, you know, accepting or adopting a negative mindset in something. You show up in your love and kindness and project that energy out there. You do not control anyone else's free will, but when you show up in that energy, they can see it, they can acknowledge it, it gives them permission to show up in that same energy. Okay. But yeah, you can't change someone else's mind, you can't change someone else's perspective, but you can live your life for you and create the reality that you want, and surround yourself with the people, with the places, with the objects, with the energies that bring you joy and happiness. Okay. And if someone else doesn't like that, well, they can go. Harsh but true. They can go, Virgo. I think you're coming to this realization. I've been saying in all the piles, it is in numerology, it is a number 9 year. 2025 is a number 9 year. So we're all kind of wrapping things up, you know, wrapping things up, tying things up, throwing things out, purging. You know, things are bubbling up to the surface, especially now until the end of November, which, you know, I think Mercury's retrograde until the 29th, and then there's always, you know, a shadow period after that. So things may be bubbling up to the surface, and if you're wondering how to show up for it, this is Spirit's advice. Do your thing, find your happy, find your passion, find your creativity, go your own way, do your own thing, rely on yourself. It's not your job. It's not your job, Virgo. All right. let us get a message from the angels for my Virgo collective. Woo. 2. Okay, got 2 for you, my friends. Let's see, the first angel message is yes. I'm going to put that over there. Yes. And learning experience. All right. Let me read learning experience for you. There we go. You have dedicated a lot of your time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world, and have had many experiences recently that have been great teachers. Even though not everything has been easy or perfect, there has been a positive in that you've come to understand yourself, your gifts, and your abilities better than ever. You are deeply connected to who you are, what you stand for, and what's important to you in life. When this card appears for you, angels are acknowledging the challenges and obstacles you have surmounted recently. Although it may have been a difficult time for you, your faith and inner strength have increased. Know that the cloud has a silver lining, and you will soon have moved beyond the feeling of being stuck or unsupported. That's beautiful, right? Is that not what we were saying there? Is that not what the message was coming through the tarot? Now let's read yes. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy, don't hold back. The time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself, experience, and share. Okay, so this is like a big thumbs up. A big thumbs up, go for it. That's where your energy is going to serve you best, is in that passion, in that creativity, in that, you know where you want to direct your energy, right? Yes, if you were wondering if you should, great big old yep, yippers, yes sir. Let's see. Okay. A Find Your Own Way Oracle card for the Virgo collective, please. A Find Your Own Way Oracle card for the Virgo collective, please. Message for Virgo. There it is. See each perspective. Okay, let's see what that says. Is it truly possible to fully know a person or situation? This card invites you to pause and reflect. Like a crystal in your hand, approach your focus with curiosity and patience. There's always more to discover and understand. With every turn, you reveal new reflections, refractions, and insights. Each angle presents a multitude of perspectives, each facet a different view. When observing a person, remember they evolve and change daily. Even those you know best require you to continually see them with fresh eyes and grace. Consider if there are aspects of yourself that others might not fully perceive. Which parts could you share to enhance their understanding of you? All right, there's an affirmation with this card, Virgo. May I collect precious insight and uncover new perspectives with patience and curiosity. So again, may I collect precious insight and uncover new perspectives with patience and curiosity. All right, my Virgo friends, we're going to end your reading today with an angel number card. And this is also the point at which, if you're still with me here and enjoying the video, I'd ask if you consider subscribing. No cost to you, just hit the subscribe button. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I upload new readings. And this angel number coming through for you, anywhere you see numbers, if you see these digits, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. Number 600, unconditional love. Family is everything. So I think this is tying back to those of you who are having a family situation. Not everyone who loves you is perfect, but the unconditional love they give you is. Your guardian, no. Your angels want you to focus on the unconditional loving bonds of family. So maybe your guardian angel also wants you to focus on the unconditional loving bonds of family. If family is something you don't have, they want you to create it. Who have you taken for granted that you can connect with today? Reach out to a family member or cherished friend on the phone, send them a card, or pay them a visit. Unconditional love, number 600. So my Virgo friends, this has been your reading for the remainder of the 2025 year. Good riddance to you, not to you, Virgo, to 2025. I hope we share space again. Until next time, love and blessings to you, my friends. Bye-bye.